Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. And today, as promised, we have brought for you the analysis and the discussions related to the NIMS Institute of Management Sciences, that is Narsimha Institute of Management Studies, Mumbai, and other branches as well, and for its MBA core and other MBA branches that are available. So Narsi Monji is a very renowned institute of management, and it has accelerated its growth within these recent years. From 2020, I should say. Uh, from 2019 also it was a good, till 2019 also it was a good institute, but the growth that it has received or it has seen after 2019, after 2020 is remarkable. And in the pandemic years also, Narsi Monji was able to crack the code of good placements and having and producing great managers. So I think that Narsi Monji as an institute is a really celebrated and a very widely accepted institute. And the competition also for Narsi Monji is increasing day by day, seeing the you know prospects and the great future of the college. Now, coming on to the examination, the admission process, and the pattern of exam that is there in Narsimunji. So, first of all, let me tell you people that the applications for Narsimunji open in October, and from October to November, the application is open. From August, I believe, last week of August, the applications open, and till November, the applications, are open to fill for everyone. Now, uh, there are actually two steps. Now, this is a very important point uh, because this is really confusing for people. So, NMAT, that is the Narsi Monji Aptitude Test, is conducted for admission to the NIMS Institute. And along with, so while you fill the application for this for NIMS Institute, you have to go through two processes. That is, first filling of the NMAT application, that is the aptitude test application, and second step that you have to follow is, before appearing for the NMAT aptitude test, you have to fill the or apply to the college from their website. Now, most of the times people forget that this step, and it really is impossible to apply to the college after you have appeared for the NMAT exam. So this is the very first thing that I wanted everyone to be aware about. Now, let's coming on to the examination. So, as I said, that it is conducted by you know NMAT. It is conducted in the form of NMAT, which is which is same as the pattern of GMAT, and it is the same body that conducts GMAT conducts NMAT. I am forgetting the name of the body right now, but I will share with you the name as well by the end of this video. Now, the pattern for NMAT and GMAT are quite similar, because the body that conducts NMAT and GMAT are the same, and but obviously the difficulty level for GMAT is quite higher, on a higher notch, and NMAT has a specific set of data or questions that they put forward, and a specific pattern of questions that they put forward each year. So it's predictable. The papers, the question sets are predictable. The question sets are solvable if you have solved as many samples as you can get anywhere, online, through coaching institutes, through the NMAT guide, you know. And so yeah, so NMAT by GMAC. It is the GMAC body that conducts GMAT and NMAT both. So yeah, going ahead, NMAT is an exam. If you solve as many sample papers as you can get that are only related to NMAT, then you can easily crack the exam. So even I had appeared for NMAT exam this year, and let me share my scorecard with you people, and just share what calls did I receive for the score that I had scored. Yeah. So as you can see, guys, that this is my call letter for VAT and PI processes that I had received. This is the score. These are my scores, you can see. So this is my ID, this is my name, and all the other things. Now, the score that I received were in quantitative section, in logical ability, and in uh, language skills and logical reason section. So maximum score is 120, 120, 120 for all the three sections. The total score is 360 that you can achieve. Achievable score is 360, 120 for each section. I had obtained 67 in quantitative. I had obtained 83 in language skills and 75 in logical reason section. And my overall score counted to 225. Now, shortlisted for VAT PI and eligible for VAT PI, these were the two criteria. So I was shortlisted and eligible for all these all these branches and all these sections. Sorry for the background noise. Yeah. So as I was saying that I was shortlisted and called for VAT PI for MBA Bangalore, MBA Digital Transformation in Mumbai, MBA Indore, MBA Jadrishela, Hyderabad, MBA Navi Mumbai, and MBA in Business Analytics from Mumbai. So, so let's see that where did I miss MBA from Mumbai. So the total score that was required for MBA Mumbai call was 232 this year. So the total score that I had scored was 225. For the sectionals, I had scored only 67 in quantitative skills, and 70 a score of 70 was required in quantitative skills in for cracking the Mumbai call. Now I was very closely to close to the cutoff of MBA Bangalore, and even for MBA Human Resource in Mumbai, the cutoff was 232. And as you can see that for MBA Decision Science and Analytics, and Decision Science and Analytics is the is a dual degree program of Narsi Monji, where the Narsi Monji School of Business Management Mumbai and Purdue University, both these programs are combined, and they give you a combined degree in decision science and analytics. So the cutoff for this was 232 as well. So for all the other programs, I was eligible since I had cracked the cutoff. Now you can see that I lagged seven numbers here and 3 numbers in the sectionals. Other than that, I had cracked the logical ability and the logical reasoning and language skills cutoff. Now you can see all the other cutoffs you can see below. So I had appeared for the business analytics interview, and I interview. So business analytics course is being offered by Narsi Monji Mumbai branch as well. So so it is actually a part of NMIMS Mumbai branch, and it is a 1.5 year program or a degree course. So I had appeared for business analytics Mumbai program interview. So let's discuss a bit on how the interview went. So yeah, um, first of all, we should understand that the business analytics course that they are providing is a course that is very prominent, or I should say very um, income generating course in India this time, at this point of time, because this is the highest paying job that anybody that people working on business analytics are doing. So the branches of analyst and the job profiles of data scientist, data analyst, these job profiles are the highest paid job profiles in India right now, and business analytics is a really booming branch right now. So it is a very good it has a very good and a promising future for anybody who is doing business analytics, management and business analytics. Other than that, we should also understand that it is a branch that is related to computer science, and people who have already done engineering in computer science or any computer science course will be very easily able to understand and go a top notch higher in the business analytics department, because it is obviously a master's degree in business analytics. So it is not a graduation degree, and it is not on the level of graduation. Before appearing for any of these courses or any of these programs, we should check on what is the syllabus and what are the program subjects that will be taught in the program in the if you join. So I also checked the programs, the courses that will be taught with the business analytics, and I had made myself well versed with with the subjects that will be covered. So it helps in preparing for the interview. So as I had expected, the interview was very technically focused, and it embraced my technical skills, because first, as I entered the interview, I was asked regarding my work experience. But before the interview, also, I would like to bring an emphasis on the written ability test part, where the written ability test question focused on natural language processing, artificial intelligence, and how can artificial intelligence be, you know, applicable in the near future. So you can only figure out from this topic that they want to embrace your technical ability. They want to see how technically versed you are, how ambitious and passionate you are about your engineering, because the whole course of business analytics has been designed in a way that it covers all the business analytics languages, that is R, Python, and other languages whichever are there. So before stepping into the business analytics section, you should check how and where you are getting into, and if you will be able to do it or not, because as a computer science engineer, I can tell you that it for people who have done and who have studied these courses, these languages earlier, it is very easy and is doable. But for people who are very new, it will take time. You should have a basic fundamental understanding before getting into the master's, you know, side of it. So please have a basic fundamental understanding of what are business analytics languages, what certifications are there, what the course demands, what are the demands of the course, and all these things. So yes, so yeah, so the VAT was quite good, because I was okay answering the questions related to artificial intelligence, and I answered in that manner that how artificial intelligence will be beneficial in the near future. And I can recall the exact topic now, that uh, can artificial intelligence replace the personal interview round of MBA admission process in the future? So do you see that, how do you see the relation to computer science and your skills in computer science? One of my friends who was appearing for this same interview, she received a topic on metaverse. No, and how is metaverse affecting the minds of people? So these topics are very technically advanced, and you should know how to answer that, and in your own terms, in technical terms. So yes, be ready for the surprise. Moving ahead to the okay, so let me also tell you people what I answered in my VAT relating to the artificial intelligence, and can artificial intelligence replace personal interviews. So looking at the present scenario, the artificial intelligence is not so developed so as to judge the emotional quotient of general masses. And artificial intelligence works on a set of data that is already fed to it. So uh, it's like gaining, or it has been trained. Actually, it is a trained thing that it will react to a certain thing in a certain manner. So whatever kind of data you will push across it, it will only give a you know desired answer. And even this is true for artificial intelligence, natural language processing. This is true for neural analytics. uh, I was doing this project on uh, you know neural artificial intelligence through Google, digital Google platform. And you can say, so there also, while I was studying the whole artificial intelligence thing, we were feeding the data. And so you are feeding the data, it is only producing a result that it has been told. So let's say that it has a set of questions and it has a set of answers. So if artificial intelligence replaces an interviewer, a human interviewer in MBA selection processes, it will have a set of questionnaires, that if a person answers in this manner, if if he or she has these many keywords in their answer, then that person is eligible, or you can score accordingly. And but what happens that even if I'm not making correct statements, even if I'm not using correct grammatical punctuations and all, uh, if I'm using the correct keywords, even then I will be selected for the interview for the next round, or for I will be accepted to the college. So here comes natural intelligence, that is human, because human has the capacity to judge a person's linguistic ability. And right now, artificial intelligence, as I believe, is not very advanced so as to judge a person's linguistic ability, to judge a person's emotional ability, and to judge a person's circumstantial or situational ability, how a person will respond to a situation, if he is under pressure, if he is under certain emotional and mental, or professional mm, what do you say, pressure. Yeah, we can say pressure. So only natural intelligence can judge that. So I framed my answer in that manner. I introduced artificial intelligence a bit, how artificial intelligence works. So it was important, really important to introduce the idea of artificial intelligence and how artificial intelligence will work here. So you will only know how artificial intelligence will work if you have had a background of it, or you have studied something related to artificial intelligence in articles or in scientific manuals or magazines. So yes, I knew about it. I had worked on projects related to artificial intelligence, so I was able to answer in my bat. So after that, I concluded with my opinion that if this is how, you know, artificial intelligence works on a set of data, then it is not in the near future that artificial intelligence will replace personal interviewer, human interviewers or natural intelligence. So I responded or framed my answer in that manner, and I was able to respond. Moving ahead to the interview. So, similarly in the interview also they were expecting a similar course of answers related to my experience that I have, and do I see myself as an MBA, as a manager, and I want to, leave behind my legacy of engineering, or I want to see myself as an engineer and on the top of that as a manager. So I think that in business analytics interview, it was really important that I should portray myself as an engineer first and then as a manager. And on top of that, as a manager, so I responded that yes, since I have applied my skills and I have the technical abilities. So I see myself as an engineer first, and then on top of it, I would like to have a cherry on the cake, that is management in business analytics. So this was the course of the interview. And related to also there were other questions related to current situations, awareness around me. The questions were related to Australian wildfires that happened last year. The questions were related to Ukraine and Russia war situations and how it will affect people all around the world. Other than that, they were questions related to my city and how everybody and how a basic background of my city. And other than that, they were questions related to my you know roles in the companies that I have worked in. So other things that I can recall from one more interview that my friend had given was related. She was asked the same questions related to her technical abilities. What had she studied in her computer in her tenure as a computer science engineer in engineering, and what courses she knows, what languages she knows about of business analytics. And even I was also able to convert the call into a call letter from NMIMS Mumbai for business analytics, and even my friend was able to convert it. So if you direct your interview towards if you are an engineer and if you direct your interview towards engineering, towards your technical abilities, then I think that it is very it will be very beneficial for you. But if you're not an engineer, then it is also not it is not a very bad thing, or it is not a thing to be demotivated, because technical we are moving towards digitalization and technical advancements so soon that I think that everybody should know what is going on in the world. Because let's say, for example, artificial intelligence, metaverse, these are things that cryptocurrency as well, these are things that that everybody should be knowing, that we should be really looking into. We should always have the knowledge required for this, for all the things that are going on in the world. So I think it's instead of having a turning a blind eye towards these technical developments and advancements, we should keep ourselves updating, at least the basics, the fundamentals of all of these things. And because this is for the interview part. And if you once you get into business analytics course in management, I think they will mold you accordingly and train you how and how to do the course, how to be everything. I think everything they will treat you regarding business analytics and digital analytics, and to so that you are a good manager of business analytics projects. So yeah, this was all for my business analytics interview. Other than that, I had been called for the business MBA in MBA core MBA from Bangalore as well. But uh, so what happens that the average package of Narsimhanji Mumbai is quite a lot. It has increased over these years. But the package for Bangalore, Hyderabad, and other MBA branches of Narsimhanji have not increased rapidly. That is, from last 2 to 3 years, I'm observing this trend that the average package of Bangalore has remained around 9 to 10 lakhs, 10 LPA. And and even after that, they are increasing the cutoff so much every year for Bangalore and Hyderabad as well. So I think that this is not justified on the part of the management of Narsimhanji, that they are just going on increasing the cutoff, and people who are who should qualify, who are qualifying or who are aiming for Bangalore also are not able to achieve it. But uh, and on the part of the management, that work they should be doing of getting good companies on the campus, of increasing the packages and increasing the placements of both these branches as well, uh, they are not able to achieve or accomplish this goal, but they want us to accomplish a higher and a higher cutoff each and every year. And I think that uh, they should also work on increasing the placement packages of other branches as well, as they have worked on Mumbai. And since the brand of Narsimhanji is quite good already, it should not be very difficult for these for both these branches to achieve that higher notch. So taking this taking this thing into consideration, I was not convinced of appearing in the interview round of Bangalore and other branches. So I did not appear for the interview of core MBA of Bangalore and the branches, even if I had received the call letter. So yes, if I had received the call letter for Mumbai, I would obviously have had sat for the interview, because obviously who doesn't want to be in Narsimhanji Mumbai? And it's a great college, but I think that even for other branches, they should be increasing their packages. That's all for the interview section and my interview experience for Narsimhanji Institute of Management Studies. And do let me know if you need a detailed video on how to prepare for the Narsimhanji Institute of Management Studies, and how did I do my preparation, because all my preparation mostly has been without the help of any coaching institute. So since I was working already, so it was very difficult for me to to be to go in hand with a coaching institute and to follow all the courses and classes that any coaching institute was providing. Um even if I took any online classes or online videos from any coaching institute, it was very difficult for me to give so much time and invest so much time into those classes as well. So what I did was that I brushed up my techniques. I made my own strategy. I brushed whenever I got time. I made my strategies. I worked on it, and I brushed up my skills myself, my basics and fundamentals, and I was able to achieve whatever uh, scores I have achieved by my own self. So I think even for professionals who are in job, it is very difficult for finding time to prepare on a higher, on a very uh, elaborate level along with a coaching institute. So uh, So if you need any help regarding that, please do let me know. And I will be making a video on strategies related to the strategies that I followed for various exams after the interview round, after the interview experience videos. Maybe it will be of some help to you people. Thank you so much, and that's all for this video.